Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group, coming to you today with another Savage Sunday sermon. Today, very interesting, something that I actually, I opened this book, The Wisdom from the Word, and I opened it and immediately came to a chapter called Spiritual Warfare. And I'm like, damn, man, that's a powerful word right there. Spiritual warfare. I was like, what better topic or subject for the Marketing Revolution podcast, Savage Sunday sermon, to be talking about this spiritual warfare. So I started reading it a little bit. And the very first thing that I read is that put on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand the fight against the strategies of the devil. Look, guys, you know who I think the devil is? I think the devil is that fucking whisper in your ear that tells you that you're not good enough, that you can't do this, that you should move towards conformity rather than pursuing your dreams. To me, that's the devil. That's the spiritual being, or what we like to call on this podcast, the resistance that's trying to keep me away from my God-given desires and my dreams in life. That being said, as I started reading a little bit deeper, it'll give you kind of like a few chapters, and it talked about how Jesus was led into the spirit of the wilderness to be tempted by the devil himself. So JC was not exempt from being tempted by the devil. And man, incredible, powerful stuff. I mean, how many times are we tempted just on a daily basis? One of the feelings that I have, and one of the realizations that I came to years ago inside of my spiritual surrender meditation, something came to me that sin is from the flesh, and who we were meant to be is something inside of our spirit. The flesh is always going to fall towards temptation. The spirit is something that wants to push us to become the biggest, best version of ourselves. And if you think about this, just think about this in a very small sense, right? In a sense of, a lot of us know that we should be healthy. We should be in shape. We should be dieting. We should be working out. Okay. So we all have this feeling about ourselves in the spirit. How many times have you wanted to begin doing something in your life, like a workout or like 75 hard, and you want to, in your spirit, you know that you can accomplish these things, yet the flesh stops you, right? Because all of a sudden you look and there's a fucking Twinkie, or or you want to go eat some fried chicken, right? So the moment the flesh, the things that you want here and now, actually you allow them to exceed your spirit that wants to pull out the biggest, best version of yourself. And a lot of times you have to resist the temptations of the flesh, the here and now, to satisfy that of the spirit, which takes fucking discipline. So as I read through this, talks about stay alert, watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Prowls like a roaring lion looking for somebody to devour. But here's the thing. We don't get ate by that lion. What is it that gets devoured by that lion? Okay? It's your spirit. It's your spirit that gets devoured. If you actually look at the original Hebrew meaning of the word sin, it means to turn away from yourself. It also means to miss the mark, meaning you were not at that moment the best version of who you should be. But let's think about turning away from yourself. That means that you truly want something spiritually, yet you physically turn away and do something different. If you actually look, Paul struggled with this, and Paul wrote about this in the Bible. He wrote about how he knew what was right, but he kept going back like a dog going back to his vomit, doing what was fucking wrong. I guess the encouraging thing about that is even if a man like Paul, who wrote like half the New Testament, had struggles with this thing, I'm pretty sure that we're fucking okay having struggles with them in our life, and we are going to struggle with this. But at the end of the day, that's the battle. It's so crazy how everything comes full circle. That's the resistance. That's the thing that we're trying to beat. We're trying to leave our shitty ways and do things in a different way, to do things in a better way. We're trying to become who we know we are. But to do that, you got to leave the sins of today. You got to create better habits that move you towards your spirit self while you suppress the flesh. What are these meat wagons we're riding in? Fucking meat wagon. These meat wagons we're riding in. Our spirits are riding in these meat wagons. We got to suppress these meat wagons from fucking our spirit up. I don't know if I'll ever get a church because I don't know anybody's ready to hear the word fuck during a sermon. But it's okay because I got you guys to preach too. And guess what? You guys know that I don't see where in the Bible it says thou shalt not say fuck. So till I see that, I think I'm good. Let's see here. I like this quote right here. This is James 4:7. It says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Man, isn't that incredible? You know, the devil doesn't want to take you anywhere good. I believe people can be rich by following, like doing bad shit. I believe there's always two ways to get there, but I don't believe that they're being led anywhere good. I mean, just because you're rich materially, you're not going to be rich spiritually. So what are we talking about here, right? So I do believe the devil can lead you towards wealth in certain ways, but I believe you're going to be so spiritually bankrupt, you'll never be able to enjoy it. But when you resist the devil, he will flee from you. What does that mean on a daily basis? What does that mean when it says resist? That means you got to get past the resistance that's holding you back from being the very best version of your highest fucking spiritual self. That's powerful, y'all. That's some powerful shit right there, man. I love it. So today, as you guys are listening to the Savage Sunday sermon, I want you to think about armoring up for the spiritual warfare, this battle that you're about ready to go into as you leave this podcast. And understand, as you resist the devil or you fight the resistance, he will flee from you and you'll be moving towards your highest spiritual self. That's it, my friends. And just a heads up, y'all, I know that I've been grinding on you guys all week about this, but any of y'all who have not signed up for the Inner Circle and the Marketing Savage University, it's up. Today is the last day. We have until midnight here on Sunday to be able to sign up at marketingsavage.com. Get over there. I've got videos. I show you what we do. We got massive amounts of value, and we are doing only $297 for a lifetime offer. So if you want to jump on this spiritual journey with me, you want to go through my coaching, my training, all of that amazing shit that I'm going to be dropping on you, Head on over to marketingsavage.com and join the resistance. All right, everybody. We'll see you on that next one.